Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name's Derek Wickham, and today we're doing science experiments. I do just want to briefly say this video is different because next week I'm going on a trip, and I just want to schedule this, and I thought it'd be fun to do something pretty fun and simple, and I like science. So, let's get into it. Experiment number 1, I did when I was a kid in middle school, and I like it, and it's probably because I like fire. For this experiment, you need 3 things. 1 being matches, and 2 being a glass bottle with a big enough mouth for a hard-boiled egg. I like to use the Starbucks glass bottles. They're big and they seem to work pretty well for me. Last but not least, you're going to need some hard-boiled eggs. I did a few just in case we ruin one and need to do another one, but generally you just need one for this experiment. First things first, you need to crack the egg and get the shell off. Your egg needs to look something like this, hopefully a little more in one piece. And it stinks. There's gonna be 3 steps to this. You're gonna light the match, you're gonna put it in the bottle, you're gonna set the egg on the mouth of the bottle, and watch what happens. After all this effort, I got the smoke to suck the egg in a little bit. We're gonna try that one more time. Woo! Ah, yeah! Finally, I'm so glad that didn't just go to waste. That was his first try on that one. That first egg, it must have been the egg. I think it was the egg because it was first try of that egg. And that first egg, I think I spent about 15 minutes trying to get it to at least start. It's a great example. Alrighty, let's hit that number 2. Number 2 is elephant toothpaste. All right, this one, you actually need quite a bit, but it's pretty worth it. To start off, you need a water bottle. It's best if you have a narrow neck lid, so I'm using this vitamin water bottle because that's all I had. It has a big neck, but notice how I just necked it down right there in the cap. You can do that if you have the help or if you are capable. If not, find one with a smaller neck so it gets more of an explosive kind of reaction, you know? So it can actually funnel out and shoot more rather than just kind of piling out. Less volume, more pressure. Next, you need a funnel. This is just gonna help you put stuff into that water bottle. When I customized my water bottle lid, I put this in it and pushed when I put heat on it so that it fits perfect. Then you're gonna need some fast, instant rising yeast. I found this at Walmart. It comes in like a 3-pack and I just snipped this one off. It was like $1. Then you're gonna need some dish soap. I got this Dawn from Walmart, again, like $1. Then you're gonna want some fun colors. The only thing I could find was gel food coloring, so I'm hoping we're not gonna have an issue with that. Let's pop it open and see what it looks like real quick. I couldn't find that liquid stuff. This is like the stuff you write things with. It's not so much food coloring. But I heard and read that if you mix it with water or a solution like that, that it starts to get more liquid-like and kind of starts to make the colors more runny. and we need that for our experiment. We don't need it, but it's gonna be more fun and colorful, so we want that for sure. And we're gonna be mixing that with our last ingredient, which is hydrogen peroxide. That's the last one. That's all you need. Let's collect it up. I'm gonna take my lid off for this one. You need about 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide. Now, for this experiment and the next one, you should probably measure some things so you don't have anything go wrong. Me, am I gonna measure things? No, let's just go right in. So we're gonna be filling our bottle. Now, obviously, if you want it more explosive, probably use more potent hydrogen peroxide or use more. I also read that the yeast probably helps too. Maybe use a tablespoon or a teaspoon more of that. 1 cup hydrogen peroxide. Since this is toothpaste, we're gonna use blue, make it seem more minty or whatever. All right. Yep, this stuff is definitely not colorful. So if you can, try not to get the gel stuff. I'm gonna try and stir this though. Just a touch green. That's what my toothpaste looks like. Not mine, my elephant. And that is hydrogen peroxide, so be careful. I did forget an item. It's gonna be a dish. You're gonna need this for the yeast and the water to mix up. That's what you're gonna be putting in here. For this, it says use 3 tablespoons. I don't know about you, but I don't know what a tablespoon is, so we're just gonna go ahead and something like that. I have a feeling this might be bad. Now, we're gonna add our water. We're gonna stir it. Got my eye. Looks like caramel milk or something. I don't know. All right, it says do 1 tablespoon of this as well into the water bottle. About that. So this is hydrogen peroxide, coloring, and dish soap. This is instant rising yeast with water. No way. That is so cool. Check it out, check it out. That is so awesome. It's just going. It won't stop. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's check this yellow out. I don't know why it's not stopping. That's freaking cool. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Elephant toothpaste. Oh, it's super soft. It's like shaving cream, or like even lighter than that. Look how jiggly it is. It mainly smells like the soap. Like I can't even smell the yeast, and I can smell it strong right here. But it mainly smells like the soap. Kind of just smells like someone took a shower in the next room over. That's cool. I like that a lot. This is something I would definitely do with my future kids and my family. And it's still going. It's even steaming. I really like this one, guys. You know what the sad part is? I need this bottle for number 3. Last but not least is the Erupting Volcano. And I found a new bottle. Okay, for this one, obviously, you're gonna need the bottle. Number 2, obviously, you're gonna need the funnel. Then, you're gonna need some vinegar. My recipe didn't specify, so I just got myself the cheapest white vinegar I could find. Then you're gonna want that Erupting lubed dish soap again. Okay, same stuff. You're gonna need about the same amount. Okay, you're gonna do your colors. I'm gonna do red and yellow because that symbolizes fire, and it's the only warm colors I have. So we're gonna make this Erupting volcano with red and yellow because I want to. This recipe calls for some baking soda. I bought this whole thing for like $1 or something. You need like a 30th of this entire thing. So I don't know, maybe see if you have some in your fridge. I, however, took the dumb route, so I might be burning this later. 2 to 3 teaspoons of baking soda is what my recipe called for. I think it looks something like that. Do a little more for good luck. And here, just do a little bit of water. What did that achieve? I don't know. Set your bottle to the side, bring your bowl back, cleaned it out from the last one. Now, you're gonna do 8 ounces of vinegar. Do I know how many 8 ounces is? No. This is 32, divide this by 4. About right there. Good enough. Gosh dang, that stinks. We are on to our dish soap and our food coloring. Now, since our dish soap is blue, it says do a few drops. I'll do more for good luck. Okay, that's not so blue. We can make that work. Now, we dive in with the red. Oh, it looks so stringy. Looks so stringy in there. Let's do more red. We need all the red. And mix, 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 mix. So honestly, just looks like blood. Just kind of gross. My strategy with the yellow is we're gonna do the red like that, then we're just gonna do the yellow kind of random. We're gonna hope it just pops through and shows whenever it wants. If I have done this right, we are about to have an erupting volcano on our hands. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. Okay, smaller neck next time to kind of help shoot it out. I did a bigger neck on this one than the elephant toothpaste. It's kind of about the same, honestly. The same thing. That's cool. I like the elephant toothpaste better though, in my opinion. I really like that. That's getting carried away. I'm gonna take this outside. A little too thin for me. I like the elephant toothpaste better. I do want to thank you for your support. If you watched this video, if you watched another video, if you gave a like, if you commented, if you're a subscriber, I appreciate you so much in any way you have supported me. I want to build cool things. I want to see cool things. I want to help good people. And I just want to do awesome things in this world that, you know, sometimes can be evil, but it's beautiful if you focus on God's creation. And I just want to say thank you so much. Please like, please comment, Please subscribe. Until next time. Peace out.